On my way.
Pow!
Segment 3, and I hope Joe Gamble has transported me there live from Tokyo, Japan. Are we live from Tokyo? Yes, we are. Look at that. We are live
Wow,
from Tokyo.
That is a sexy backdrop. That's a sexy city.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Don't you think so?
Oh, well, you know. Yeah,
I've always wanted to go to Japan, but I probably have romanticized it more than you.
I've been there.
Who in actuality have been to Japan, married a Japanese
Japanese woman. So, you know, if you...
So it is a sexy city. Worked on you.
You want to lose your wife, just take your wife back to Japan and let her go into a crowd. And they all got black hair and brown eyes. They're all the same size. So it's like, where'd my wife go? They're all the same. So I've literally done that. We walked down the street. It's kind of a narrow street, and they were all shopping like a swap meet. And I swear, I turned around, I said, where's my wife? They're all the same. So
you need to be like those Disneyland couples. You put on those matching obnoxious T-shirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're in Tokyo, Japan, still showing you that WCOBM, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world and Skype in anybody from anywhere in the planet.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah. So, and maybe next month we'll expound on that. We'll do a little Skyping from some of the places that we're visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? This is cool. I mean,
I'll see if my friend Mia Miyagi from U.S. International Home can come in and talk about the exchange program that she does.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, well,
do it
I
from
mean,
Japan.
I just love it, man. People are just loving this fact that we can just go anywhere. And this is what's so cool about WCLBM, I swear. You can just, it's a professional standard that you can do anything. I mean, this is just like, I say it all the time. People just don't believe me because it's just kind of this small little booth. But you don't need a building with 15 cameras anymore.
No, it's amazing. And it just, I just think about my friend Mia.
Right?
Who has adult students that want to come to the United States to have an American immersion experience, and then she's looking for host families to take these students in.
That's right.
And in exchange, you get this great exposure to Japanese culture, and you get money coming in to host them, right?
That's right.
How cool would it be?
Oh, it's great.
To have her come in, and then one of the students that's waiting for their opportunity to come into America can Skype in, and all the folks could see their face and hear their voices and realize, wow, they speak English. And oh my goodness, it's a 22-year-old pre-med student. That's not what I thought.
Great. And like at my house, we just buy a 50-pound bag of rice. It feeds everybody for 6 months.
It's vegetables, please.
Oh, with a few vegetables. So anyway, it's great. So that's another idea. So let's talk.
Possibilities are endless.
I know. Let's talk a little marketing. Now, in segment 4, stick with us. Business Titan, Jerry Zimmerly, Focus Plumbing. We are going to get into your water heater today.
It's going to get hot in here.
It's going to get hot because we're going to get into the water heater because this is so serious business, okay? Because like we're going to say in the segment next coming up, you never know when these things are going to go out. They ain't like the rod knock in your car like, wow, something sounds funny. Okay, water heaters, just you wake up in the morning and they're done. So we're going to tell you all about that in segment 4. But what I want to get into, we have about 5 minutes. This show's been great because we got to go to our hometowns. Now we're in Tokyo, and we're just traveling all around the world. But I want to talk about people that are in business. Let's do that. People that are in business. Say like Danny Vegas. To me, there's 2 different ways you can do it. You can kind of be the business owner that's behind your brand.
Right.
And so you can go out and do stupid stuff and no one knows because they know your company more than they know you. And then you got what seems to be the trending thing where people like me, like Nicole, we get out in front of our brand. We are the face of our brand. People know us more than they know the brand.
People want transparency.
So the important thing is what I want to get across in this segment is how important it is to kind of think all the time about what you're posting and what you're doing and what you're saying. You know, hey, I'm Danny Vegas. I'm out here in Pahrump at this really cool brothel. Probably not, right? So that's what I want to talk about, how important it is that if you're going to be in front of your brand, if you're going to be the face of your brand, which with social media now is what it happens. Okay, that's everybody's in front of their brand. How important it is to be thoughtful about what you say and what you do.
Honestly, I think it goes beyond just business owners that are representing themselves as their brand, because when it comes down to it now, the fact is nearly everyone is on social media. We've got 82% of the population that is on the internet that has a Facebook profile. And whether you are Danny Vegas of the Danny Vegas Live show and the Danny Vegas platform, or you are Jerry Zimmerly of Focus Plumbing wearing a Focus Plumbing shirt, employers, government agencies that are looking for security regulations for different things, maybe your ex-wife's divorce attorney that's looking to come back and hit you up for more money for child support, or that workers' compensation claim that you filed.
That's right.
Everything that you do on social matters, and you have to think about that bigger picture, on how that could affect your customers, your employer, your ex-wife, your future boss.
You know, this is a strong point, and I'll tell you a reason why. I know for a fact bosses, people who employ people, they look at a candidate's social media.
100%.
And if you're sitting out there and the person that hires you is kind of a right-winger,
yeah,
and they go to your Facebook profile and you're not, you know what they might say? Why do I need to bring that in here?
Sure.
Why do I need to deal with that? Why don't I just hire this person, same qualifications, but she or he thinks more like me?
Yeah. Remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yeah.
The kid skipped school.
Right.
And they had this wonderful adventure. They went to a White Sox game, and the television camera caught him on the White Sox game. Same thing happened like on Jerry Seinfeld, and the big was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get caught. I'm supposed to be at school, but here I am at the baseball game.
Right.
I mean, that is real world, real life now. You cancel lunch with your girlfriend because you're sick, or you call in sick at work, and then you find out that you're checked in at the Blue Martini having happy hour. Oops,
I will
lose
tell
credibility.
You, something like that happened to me. Working with somebody, they couldn't come to the event because something had happened, and the next day they were at a happy hour.
I remember.
And I'm like, you know what? That's the last time they'll be getting a phone call.
Lara, pants on fire.
So,
but
it happens.
I want you to think about it, though, not just from the negative things in the way you can get yourself into hot water, like the hot water heater we're going to talk about on social media. I want you to think about how you can benefit and find advantage in your business and your brand for the things that you post online. It's called social engineering. And it's a valid thing to do, and it's a good thing to do. If you have things that you do that are in alignment with what you are putting out as your brand, get it out there and put it out there. Good example, ex-boyfriend of mine, chiropractor, right?
Right.
Before I met him,
What year was that one?
2015.
Okay.
Before I met him, he had an actually pretty healthy lifestyle. He was cooking healthy. He was riding his bicycle. He was working out, things like that. Now, you never saw any of that on his Facebook. You saw car videos. You saw very little things.
Right.
You didn't see a lot of family pictures, sometimes a family picture. But when we started dating and I helped him with his Facebook, one of the first things I did is people come to chiropractors for that healthy alternative to traditional surgical medicine. And you are a caring person, you're a family guy, you're doing all these healthy things, you know all sorts of stuff about nutrition. Put it out there, let your light shine.
Yeah.
And he started doing that, as well as some other marketing things that I helped him with, and helped him increase his bottom line and his revenue quite a bit. So what is it that you do in your personal time that makes you interesting or a good person to do business with, and who do you want to be with? Because you know what, if you've got a Labradoodle, and you love your Labradoodle,
I don't even know what that is.
And your life is about Labradoodles. It's a dog. It's a hybrid between a poodle and a Labrador.
All right.
Guess what? You put that out there, and the other Labradoodle owners will be like, oh my gosh, she's a Labradoodle owner. What a good person. Next time she needs a marketer or a mechanic, you might come to mind because they've paid attention to you. You've become memorable, even though being a Labradoodle owner doesn't help you fix the car, but it does make you memorable, and that's what gets the call, and that's how you do good business on social in 2018.
Left social. She's the space shuttle engineer. Okay, segment 4 coming up. Jerry Zimmerly, business titan. Where will we be? We'll just be in Focus Plumbing. That's
We
where
will.
we'll be.
We'll be in focus.
That's right.